All right, welcome. So, you ever find something online that's just so good, so funny, that saying, hey, look at this just doesn't do it justice? Well, today, we're going to break down the perfect slang for those moments. We're talking about peep this. Yeah, that's the feeling. You're just scrolling through your phone, minding your own business, and bam! You find a meme or a video that is just pure gold. You have to share it, like right this second. But hey, look, it's just so plain, right? It doesn't capture the excitement, the urgency. You need something with a little more flair, a bit more punch.
So, what's the solution? Well, let me introduce you to Peep This. Trust me, this little phrase is about to become your new secret weapon for getting your friends' attention. Let's dive in.
Okay, so at its core, peep this is basically a command. It's a really informal, super energetic way of saying, hey, stop what you're doing for a second and look at this thing I'm about to show you. It's like a verbal nudge, you know?
So, in other words, it's just a cooler, more modern way to say, check this out, or look at this. You can pretty much swap it in anywhere you'd use those phrases. But keep this, it just gives it that extra bit of, insider slang flavor.
And here's the really important part. It's all about building anticipation. When you say peep this, you're literally telling your friend, hold on. What I'm about to show you is exciting or hilarious or maybe a little bit shocking. It's like a mini drum roll before the big reveal. It's a hype phrase, for sure.
Okay, so theory is great, but let's see how this actually works in a real-life conversation. Because, context is everything. Let's break down a quick chat between two friends.
All right, so here we go. Speaker A kicks things off with some serious energy. David, you won't believe what I just saw online. You seriously need to peep this. See that? That's not just a suggestion. It's an urgent plea. They found something amazing and they need David's full undivided attention, like right now.
And David's response is perfect. He's like, oh really? What is it? He's curious, but he's also being a little playful, a little skeptical. Is it another cat video? This is such a natural back and forth you'd have with a friend. But you can tell, peep this definitely worked. He's hooked.
And then comes the big reveal, the payoff. It's a wild conspiracy theory about squirrels running the government. Trust me, it's gold. I mean, come on, that is exactly the kind of hilarious, unexpected thing that totally justifies the peep this intro. It delivered on the hype. It wasn't just another cat video, it was gold.
Okay, that was fun. But now let's get into some pro tips, because this is the stuff that will help you use this slang correctly so you sound natural and not, super awkward.
All right, rule number 1, and this is the big one. Context, context, context. This is super, super informal slang, okay? It's perfect for when you're texting with your friends, hanging out with family, just in a casual chat. But trying to use peep this in a business presentation with your boss, yeah, that's going to be a big no. Don't do it.
Okay, here's another pro tip for you, little next level stuff. You can also just use the word peep all by itself. In this case, it just works as a verb, basically meaning to see or to check out. So, for example, you could totally ask a friend, hey, did you peep that new movie trailer? It's just a really chill, casual way to ask if they've seen something. When you start using it like this, it shows you've really got a good feel for the slang. All right, you've seen what it means, you've seen how to use it, and you've got the pro tips. I think you're ready. It's time to put your new skills to the test with a little pop quiz. So I want you to think back to everything we just talked about, especially that big rule about context. Ready? Here's the question. In which of these situations would you most naturally use peep this? Okay, here are your options. Is it A, formally presenting a business proposal to a board of directors? B, showing a friend a funny video on your phone? Or C, asking a stranger for directions on the street? Take a second, think about it, lock in your answer. And the correct answer is B. Of course it is. If you picked B, you nailed it. Peep this is absolutely perfect for those casual, fun moments when you're showing a friend something hilarious on your phone. Awesome job. And there you have it. That's the whole breakdown of peep this. You're officially ready to go out there and use it like a pro. So, our question for you is, what slang should we peep next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. We'd love to hear them.